Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you're all doing well. Let's play a rapid game. So, we'll play this rapid game. I'm a little bit underrated right now. I should be around 2000, but let's try to get my rating up to there. I like to play this English opening, and yeah, so most people don't like to face the English opening, which is understandable. But that's why I like to play it, right? So, okay, we got black. Play the Karo Khan. Pretty solid opening. My favorite opening. So, advanced variation. Like to play the c5 move. So if they defend the pawn with anything other than their pawn, I can just take it and this pawn becomes a little bit weak. Nothing major though. Let's attack this. They have this pin move, which they do. If I do this, maybe they can take this pawn. So let's defend this pawn first. Then maybe we can do that. Right? Now, let's go here and pin our piece. We can take with the pawn, we can take with the bishop. I like taking with the pawn, maybe. Yeah, maybe because we can get this. But I don't know. If they could have set up a blockade there, would have been interesting. Let's try to connect our pawns together. If they take, we connect it out. Otherwise, this pawn is hanging. So, okay. So, decent pawn structure. Uh, we can expand. Also, we can just develop our pieces here, right? Try to target this pawn. Maybe just not about this pawn. Maybe this pawn is defended. So maybe just go here. A move like g4, maybe I'm not afraid of. Maybe let's just see what this bishop is doing first. If it exchanges, I'm glad to take it. If it doesn't, then we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Maybe I'm not too shy to expand again and try to play this move because that's a decent development square for my bishop, right? And without queens on the board, this really doesn't matter that much. I think my bishop is more active because his bishop is defending his pawn while my bishop is pressuring it, which slightly makes it a slightly better piece. I can go here, or I can try to go here and try to get my knight here. But I think I eventually want to push this pawn, and this is under attack right now if I push it. So maybe I can go here. Doesn't solve really the issue. Everyone, I see that he has blocked his rook in, which makes me try to do a devious tactic where the thing might get trapped. So let's try to expand here for starters. Let's try to expand here. Maybe we get some scopes for the bishop, and maybe in a good day this thing will get trapped. Let's do that. Also, we get this square for the knight, which is amazing. Maybe this is the best square for the knight. Right? Okay, this is what I meant, right? Even though he's coming into the squares, right? We will give this check, which is not so attractive option actually. But we can trap his thing, right? Yeah, and give this check, right? We go here. He doesn't have a secondary check. I don't see any, at least. And I should be up a rook. Now, whether I should do that or whether I should prevent this first, because even if I prevent this, this pawn is going to be strong. So let's just take this. Oh, okay. So that forks the bishop over there. That is very interesting. So that means that maybe the best option is not to allow this check, which means that I should go here, right? Not allow that check for now. Then maybe eventually I can do that. Guard the square is important. It's just about to blunder this fork, which would have been bad. Okay, he goes there. We're fine. Now it's good. Now you see that this is actually a trapped rook. There is no real compensation for this. Okay, we got the exchange. See, it's about converting the game now. Good thing is like, yeah, anyways, this move cannot really stop us because we can take. But even if it could, we had done passant. So in this case, it is even worse because we don't even have to do en passant. We can just take this like that. No need to ruin the pawn structures, right? En passant is not a forced move, right? So Some people say it's a forced move, but it's not really. What is he attacking? He's maybe threatening this push, which might be a threat, and also is attacking my thing. So obviously I will take it, push, and I go up. Then there's this move, and he creates this. So obviously, like in this position, there is no other move but to take this guy. And again, he attacks the rook, but that's just temporary. We can move the rook here. Maybe he will attack it again after that. But yeah, and then he will try to take this pawn because it's a fork. So this is a better option. Now all the while, right, his rook is not going anywhere. It's still trapped. So right now we will take this rook, of course. Oops. And now let's see what we can do. First things we can blockade it. If he pushes this, I'm not really that okay. He might take, right? Take and take this check if we blockade it. Takes, and if I take back with anything, f7 hangs, which is interesting. What we can do here is we can push this twice, right? And then this pawn guards that. And even though this pawn is a little bit weak, the king can protect this pawn. So at least this file becomes safer. And the f7 pawn is not targeted anymore, which is always a plus. My king will go here, protect this, and stay under the shelter of this pawn. Here I could take with the rook, I could take with the pawn. This choice, if I take with the rook, he can keep the rook. But where will the rook go? Rook can really stay here, try to rotate here. Other than that, if we take with the pawn, then we are blocking the scope of the rook, which I don't like. One thing is that he can target this rook with the bishop as well. But in that case, we can go here. Maybe he can cement this bishop here, which again, not too good. Let's take with the pawn because I didn't like the scope that he can put this. Now this is defended, so he can still like cement the bishop if he wants to, though, which is something. Hmm. But king will always guard these pawns. This bishop will be stuck here. Maybe we will sacrifice a rook for it. Like we are getting like 2 pawns, right? So nothing is hanging for now. Maybe it's wise to sacrifice the rook for it. Hmm. So let's see. Let's bring this rook because this rook is defending this pawn currently. And this move, no problems, right? We'll just create this passed pawn here. No need to allow this rook any infiltration here by taking this. No need to allow him any activity, right? Here everything is guarded. We can just sack the rook, take, and then just launch my pawns, right? Too many pawns, I think. So, okay, this is guarded. We will go here, takes and takes. We will launch these pawns. See what happens here. Our king can find shelter in this square. Everything is guarded. First things, let's activate this rook a bit. We can go here. His king will have to defend. We can just push these pawns. If we attack that guy, then he can defend like this, which is a very active defense. So I think the best option is to push this pawn. This pawn is not weak. This pawn is weak, but the king is one move away from defending this pawn, which is always good. Now, we don't want to push any of these pawns to allow these weaknesses, right? So we want to make this rook defend it passively. Last time he could have defended it actively. We want this passive defense to happen. And then we will blockade this pawn and prevent it from moving any further. Because if the pawn reaches here, that might be an issue. Now we will just simply improve the king. He gives up the pawn. We will defend this pawn. Again, he has no active defense here. We will go back. If we go here, we're doing good. We can also push this pawn. Let's see which way we want to go. Here, if he goes there, basically, here, he goes there. I like this better because the king is always here. And king needs to defend this guy. So let's push like this. He's trying to come up. We'll block the square. We have threats like pushing either of the pawns. It's completely passive. We have this, we have that. Which one do we want to do? Uh, Let me think here. This one comes directly and forces him passively to go back. So let's do this first, right? Then let's bring the pawn all the way here. If we do this, he goes here. Doesn't work. Yeah, let's get this guy, and this should be GG's, right? If we go here, he goes here. So we can go here, and he has no way to stop this pawn. And that's all she wrote. That's it. He should resign, or maybe he will sack the rook. I don't know. I don't care. And that was a good game, right? That's how we defend this 1900s. He can do that as well, but now we defend this square. We can promote probably this rook, right? This was an excellent demonstration, right? Connect five, not just connect four. We won the connect five. It's amazing. Perfect. That was a good game. Hope you enjoyed the game. See you later.